Hello there, and I hope you're doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Aphelion's Rest, Lost Sector, Solo, and Flawless on Expert difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This sector can be found in the Dreaming City. Spawn with the Aphelion Mist and drive to the opposite side of the area on the right side. There you will find a tunnel that will take you into the Strand. At the back will be a large rock, and on either side will be the entrance to the sector. If the flag is locked or if it isn't there, you will first need to complete the sector normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains unstops and overloads. The threat is stasis, and there are a couple of void shields throughout the sector. During the recording of this video, the surges were Arc and Strand, but might be different for you. The surges are on a weekly rotation, so always double check where surges are, match your subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. Around the sector, all 3 characters and these are the loadouts are used. For overloads around Commemoration, the Monarch, and Thunderlord. For unstops around Mytho class, Riptide, and Null Composure. Now, you do not need the same weapons or armor pieces as me. As long as you have something to stun the champions with, you are ready to run it. This is where you can see a variety across the board to show you that you can complete the sector with anything you want and whatever you're comfortable with. Use the same loadouts and weapons or mix and match, your choice. Now onto mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability regen when using different abilities. You could also run a mod's proximity ward and heavy finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods to help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a concussive dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades and other explosive attacks. Also run a stasis resist mod because incoming stasis damage is increased by 25%. If you have room, run an arc resist mod against the taken enemies. For gauntlets, run any mods to boost your abilities to help trade orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy armor finder mod on for additional heavy bricks. You could also run Cypher mods for making orbs of power or run ashes to assets to case you back on grenade kills. This is what I used, so either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. Once again, you do not need the same weapons, armor, subclasses, or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The strategy I'm going to show you can work in all 3 classes. Once you spawn in, move up a little and begin working on taking out the taken thrall. Once they die, a second group will spawn in their place. Now around the corner will be even more taken thrall and an unstopped champ. Some of the thrall will try to rush you, so what I like to do is stun the unstop and use that time to take out any thrall that might be rushing you. But do not go too far into the cave because it will lure more of them towards you. Once the unstop is no longer stunned, it will begin to rush you, so lure it away, stun it, and kill it. Then you can push up into the cave, taking out the thrall along the way until you reach this green area. First, make sure there aren't any thrall left around you so they don't get in the way and take out any adds in front of you. Around the corner to your left will be an unstopped champ, taking silence and overload on the ledge above you along the wall. Whatever you do not go around the corner because that will lure the unstop towards you. Leave it for now and focus on the overload champ. Every so often, some silence may come around the corner. Since the silence duplicate weapons with Firefly and or explosive payload, make short work of them. Once the overload is dealt with, then peek around the corner and begin working on the unstop. If for whatever reason the unstop rushes you when the overload is alive, deal with it first by luring it away from the rest of the enemies and killing it. After this, push up and you'll be in the boss area. On your left is a large rock and you want to use this for cover to help get rid of any taken thrall and silence around you. Focus on them until the only adds left are the ones at the back of the area. Among them will be an overload champ, but don't kill it just yet. If you kill it or kill too many of the adds, then the boss will spawn in. Kill all the minor adds first until only 2 taken acolytes remain and the overload. This way there'll be less adds that can freeze you, and on top of this you can focus on the overload and kill it before the boss spawns in, which makes it a lot easier. This is where you want to save your super because once the boss spawns in, a whole bunch of more adds will appear at the back. A well placed super in the middle of that ledge will get rid of the vast majority of them. But be careful because once the boss loses half of its health, additional reinforcements will spawn in. Also, the boss has a flame attack that does some serious damage, so keep your distance and use the rock over ledge behind you for cover. When most of the adds are dead, there is a mound of dirt in the middle of the room that you can use for cover against the boss as well. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Aphelion's Rest, Lost Sector, Solo, and Flawlessly on Expert difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share, and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.